Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm excited because after I post this video, I can officially say that I completed Vlogmas. I have uploaded 31 days in a row. I've been filming since October 31st. It's been a stressful 2 months, but I can say I did it. I completed it. I deserve a pat on the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself one. But I'm also excited because today is the last day of 2019. It's also the last day of this decade. Okay, so I figured, the last video that I wanted to do was a new concept that I want to start doing here on my channel, where I focus just on like one brand and maybe the best things from that brand, the worst things from that brand. And I figured, you know what brand better to start out with than Fenty Beauty? Granted, it has not been around for a decade. Fenty Beauty's only been around, what, 3 years? It launched in 2017? 16, somewhere around there, but they've already launched quite a bit, and as you guys can see, I've literally purchased everything that they've launched. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys things I thought were the best launches from Fenty Beauty this decade. Oh, I have a full face of Fenty Beauty on right now. Eyeshadow, foundation, primer, all of that is Fenty Beauty. But the first product that I'm thinking we're going to keep it somewhere around like top 5 products, but the first one is the original foundation, their Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear foundation. I have oily skin, dry skin. I understand why some of you might not agree, but I have oily skin. Okay, it's the last video. I'm gonna need my voice to act right, please. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by myself. I have oily skin. This does a great job at controlling my oil throughout the day. It's called a Longwear foundation. It's got long wear. It wears really nice and it lasts long on the face, but I also love that it's soft matte. If I'm gonna wear a matte foundation, I would prefer it be soft matte because, full on matte is just a little too much for me, but it is a soft matte foundation. It has a beautiful finish on the face. This is also a great foundation for mixing with other foundations. Whether you're mixing, because of color, but usually for me, I'm mixing because it just wears really nice with any other foundation that you mix it with. I've actually mixed it today with the hydrating foundation. Not gonna mention that in this video, but I do have it. So I mixed the two together. That is in the shade 440. Am I pointing in the right direction? That's in the shade 440, and this is in the shade 445. I mixed the two for today's face, but wearing this alone, wearing it with other foundations, it is a bomb foundation. Definitely one of their staple, like what is the brand more known for products. Next up is their Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This is in the shade Banana. Definitely one of the best products that they put out there. Now I will say, be very careful with this, especially if you have dry under eyes. It's not drying to me, but it can quickly get that way if you put too much of this on, especially if you are someone who bakes. This I feel is more, I just push it into my skin type thing than baking with this. And maybe putting this with the soft matte foundation is a little too much there for you, especially if you have dry skin. So maybe more the hydrating foundation. But listen, once I set my eyes with this powder, it's not going anywhere. This again is also another product that mixes well if you are someone who mixes powders. I've mixed this with the Anastasia powder, with the Luminizer powder, and I've had no issue with any powder that I've mixed it on. It works well with any foundation that I've tried it on. Again, maybe stay clear of matte foundations with this one. But I think I mentioned that before in a video a few days ago, that Fenty Beauty is a brand where their products play well with other brands. There are some brands, like even the brand descriptions and stuff like that will tell you like it's probably best that you use this product with other products from the brand, but Fenty Beauty works wonders with other Fenty Beauty products, but it also plays really nice with other brands as well, and that helps, especially if you don't want to buy everything from just one brand. Some people actually do like getting all of their stuff just from one brand. I like mixing and matching, so I like when products make it easy for me to do that. Next up, come on, you gotta give it to Gloss Bomb. Gloss Bomb was that gloss for a good minute there, especially when it first launched. This is Milk Diamond Milk. I have the original one. I probably put the original one before this one, but I'm using this one today, so that's why I'm holding it in this video. They had people having full-on debates on social media whether it was worth the $20 that it is, or if you could still wear beauty supply gloss and still get the same look. Like, people were having full-on debates over this gloss. I love it. It's not sticky. It's that right amount of shiny gloss look on your lips to where you're not at that point where your lips almost look like they've got spit on it. You guys know what I mean? Those glosses where it's like it's too glossy, like your lips look too wet. Like that's why this is right there where it's not, you know, there are also glosses where I feel like they don't do anything. It's like, were my lips supposed to look glossy after this? Because they don't. So it's right in between there of not being enough gloss and being a little too much gloss. That's why I really like this one. Now I know there are thoughts on this product, and let's just say it, we expected more from Fenty as far as shades go, but when it comes to the bronzers, gotta give it to Fenty. This is a really good bronzer. I like how it looks on the face and how it blends with the rest of your face. Like, it doesn't pick up product that's already on your face. It just kind of melts in there. I like the undertone of this one. Some people say it's a little too red for them, which, you know, everyone varies by skin tone, but you know, I feel like it's a bronzer that, you know, brings some of that warmth back into your face. You know, 2020, we're just looking for Fenty to put out a couple more shades there, which they said they were going to do, but you know, I couldn't mention it without mentioning the fact that I know some people aren't feeling it for that reason, which is understandable. And the last product I feel is their best, but we actually really don't hear people talk about that much, are the highlighters. I feel like the reason for that might be because people are kind of stepping away from highlight in general, but definitely the whole, you know, like blinding highlight, they turn, you see the whole strip of highlight on their face. I feel like I don't really see videos on how to achieve that anymore, or videos of just people doing their makeup like that, or pictures, you know what I mean? So maybe that is why, I don't know, people really don't talk about highlight. You don't see that much hype over highlight launches anymore. I mean, there was Jaclyn's, but that might be just because it was Jaclyn Hill. But they have really good highlights. Today I'm wearing Penny For You Thoughts. This is what that shade looks like, and I actually use this as a blush and or highlight, or both, depends on the day. And that's what I like about their highlights and kind of Fenty Beauty in general. This is Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. And again, they're shades that you can use as blush and you can use them as highlight. And I feel like Fenty Beauty is a brand that looks at their products and thinks, okay, how can they use this in more ways than just what it looks like it would be used for. Like, this is their contour stick, but some of their contour sticks could also look like blushes. They could also be used as highlights. You know, they do a good job of making their products like multi-use products, and I feel like that one is helpful. And two, you know, if you're someone who travels or stuff like that, or on the go a lot, but you like touching your makeup throughout the day, stuff like that makes it easier, so you don't have to carry a whole makeup train with you wherever you go. So that is one of the reasons I really like the highlight. Now, some other things that I wouldn't necessarily say they're the best, but there's some good things that Fenty launched in the decade, in the 3 years that they've been out. The concealer, I don't know, sometimes I always say like, oh, you know, the concealer is okay, you know, I like it, but then I use it again and I'm like, why don't I wear it more often? Every time I do put it on my face again, I'm like, oh, you could be a go-to favorite concealer, and then I, for some reason, end up forgetting about it. Again, this is the True Matte Primer. I tried the original primer and that one broke me out, so I was a little skeptical on trying this one, but I have no issues wearing it today. I know there is a hydrating primer, but I like this one. You know, again, I've got oily skin. This is their blotting powder in Universal. That's what she looks like. Listen, I really don't even like blotting like that, but I'll blot with this one. This is good to throw in your bag. This is good for setting your eyeshadow base before you put your eyeshadow on. Again, we like multi-use over here. Oh, and the makeup brushes, don't judge mine. Today I used it. The makeup brushes, I have the foundation brush and the contour brush. They're really soft, they're really nice, they work really well. I kind of want all the brushes, but you know, like that wouldn't be a cheap option there. So your girl is just debating her options, seeing what she's going to do here. But I would really recommend their brushes. This is the Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. This was just like okay to me. Wearing it today. I don't know, you know, I think it's the colors that are available in it. They're not really what I gravitate towards, so that's I'm probably just like, And if you're wondering like, all right, you done tried everything from the brand, is there anything that you don't like? Look, If you like it, you like it. But you know, this is another highlight product from Fenty that caused some debates. Trophy Wife, they were like, well, no, it's for light skin. No, it's for dark skin. It's for this undertone. And at this point, it's really just like, if you like it and you want to wear it if you want to. She's a little too, yeah, she's a little too much for me nowadays. I kind of just throw this on in like an eyeshadow look, maybe. Actually, the video you guys watched yesterday, I was wearing this in like my inner corner, but that's pretty much what she's come to there. I also throw her on in those videos where I troll on the internet, so there's that. And yeah, I kind of didn't like the contour stick. I just feel like it pulls on the skin too much. You know, I was saying before with the bronzer, how it doesn't pick up product, how it blends really nicely on the face. I don't really feel like this one does. Like, I'll use it and it's nice on the face, but like applying it, this is one that you know, don't like draw on your face with it. Put it on a brush and then do it. To me, I wasn't a fan of this. Alrighty then, I think we can tell Fenty is one of my favorite beauty brands out there. I did pick up the Snapshot palettes. I just haven't gotten around to doing the video yet, but that's coming soon. Literally, I test out everything that the brand comes out with. And yeah, those are my top 5 products that I feel Fenty came out with this decade that I would recommend for anyone who hasn't checked Fenty out at this point. You know, some other things from the brand that I would recommend, and then some other things, you know, like maybe save you money there. But yeah, I hope seeing it helped. If any of you were interested, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. Literally, thank you guys for watching, especially if you tuned in for every single day of Vlogmas. Like, we're family. We're close now because we've literally seen each other every single day. Well, you've seen me every day for the last month. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.